YouTube, Awesome Rider here with my review of Sentai Heroes Series 12, Houoh Soilder. So this will be a very quick review. If you don't know, which you probably do, this is from the standard line of pretty cheap vinyl figures. They're basically the standard figure of the Sentai toy line as opposed to the articulated figures we get here. But I usually like to take a look at them most times. In this case, I wanted to, partly because I really like this guy's design and he's one of my favorites, but there's some things I liked about the figure in particular. He doesn't come with anything, unfortunately. They usually don't nowadays, and it's kind of glaring with him for me because he usually has his sword and shield, which are his changer. I don't know how they would make that work, but since they don't come in boxes anymore. But I think he's one of the better looking ones of the Kyuranger line. Not that the Kyuranger one have been bad. There have been some really nice ones, but I mainly really wanted to just point out, because I thought it was really neat, that they did a good job of I don't know how well you can see it, especially since the camera is not wanting to focus correctly, but they have like a nice like clear plastic sheen over the main plastic to give it the idea of the way his helmet looks kind of like an astronaut's helmet and stuff. And I just appreciate that because that's something you usually see in figure arts or in like the gimmick Kamen Rider figure lines where they'll put it over it, like with X-Age they put it over the eyes, and it's just a really nice touch. And it's super easy to do, I'm sure, but it just, I like that they went ahead and did that, and I just appreciate it since they didn't necessarily have to do it. The rest of the suit I think looks pretty good as well. Even though these are cheap, they hit most of the detail points that they need, and the way that they're vinyl figures always makes them kind of look like they're little mini statues sitting there. So I think they did a good job on the colors and the paint, and it could be a little bit better obviously, but for what you're getting, I have always been a fan of this line. The only articulation you get is the chest and the arms here. I like how I say the chest as I'm moving the arms, but that is all you get. So you can't really get a lot of variety out of them. So yeah, pretty much for these, if you like them, you like them. You don't, you don't, which is pretty much the case for a lot of things. But for these in particular, personally, if you really just want something to represent it and you don't care too much about articulation or a combination of both of those, I can recommend checking them out because they're super cheap and they in most cases look pretty decent for something on the shelf, whether it's what always is going to be your display piece for this season or whatever, or just a placeholder until hopefully there's something else. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Awesome Rider, signing out.